Anyway, we have another assembly now. 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 Good afternoon and happy Independence Day. Good up. Today I'm doing something new on stream actually. A couple months ago, I was introduced to a music AI generation robot called Suno, and Suno creates epic songs. And I thought, what better way to celebrate Independence Day than by having this robot create for us a bunch of unique songs about American topics? So I have the robot set up. Let's go into the robot. Let's go into Suno. This is what the creation page of the web page looks like. And I've written down on a notepad here 10 topics I want to do song generations for. And let's go ahead and run all 10 of the topics into the prompt box. And that way, when we go into the library page, we can just listen to the song straight through. And we'll do this because the library page shows the songs with an the library page on Suno goes from newest song to oldest song. So if I generate the prompts in reverse the order I intend to play them, we should be able to just run down the list when we go over to the library page. So I'm going to start with a prompt for the finale song. Write a triumphant pop song about Independence Day traditions, including a picnic and fireworks. I have 10 different prompts here. That's because the library page holds 20 songs per page. And each prompt gives you two versions. So it's going to create this prompt, and then as we create the other prompts, it's going to push this down towards the bottom of the library page until we do our first song, which will make this the bottom of the library page. So our finale song is being generated now. We're going to take a moment and make sure that the thumbnail appears, then I'll move on. Next in reverse order, I have a song. Write a patriotic brass military style song about the modern American military, including the five branches. So we're going to do a military song because it just makes sense. That's a big American theme. And then before that, we're going to hear a song, a little educational, um, a little educational song about the three branches of government. I want to leave politics out of the stream today, but I do know you can't really sing about about American culture and history without singing about. I want to keep modern politics out, so sing or write an educational. It does ukulele chill ukulele songs very well. Write a chill ukulele educational song about the three branches of American government. So, an educational song about the government. Again, I don't want to get into heavy politics. That's why I want this to be the chill song. Before that, we're going to do a song about the Statue of Liberty. And my brother thinks this should be a rock ballad. The Statue of Liberty is the most iconic United States landmark. Well, one of the most iconic United States landmarks, and historically, one of our major symbols. Write a rock ballad about the Statue of Liberty. All right, and there we have four of our prompts generating. And before the Statue of Liberty, I did want to take a little interlude in the middle of the stream, and I wanted to I wanted to do a song about the indigenous peoples, the Native American Indians. So I'm going to do a prompt. Write a write a tribal chant style song about the many Native American Indians. Now, I'm trying to keep the topics. I'm trying to keep the stream mostly light, not getting to heavy politics and stuff. There is a chance that this song might come out a little bit racist. Um, I have no control over what the robot does once I put the prompt in, but I have had Suno write accidentally racist stuff before with good intentions. So hopefully it'll just be it's more of a feel good generic song than something. Hopefully it's not going to be racist, but all right. So and then before that, I have a little bit of a historical section of the stream that makes up the first half of the stream. So before the Native Americans, I have a country song about the Western expansion. Right? An epic country song about the Amer- American westward expansion during the 1800s. I do like some of these titles it's coming up with. And before the westward expansion, I have a rock song about the American Civil War. I think I'll call it dramatic rock. This will hopefully be our most action packed song. And you'll notice that it generates an AI generated album art picture for each song. And then uh, before the Civil War, we have a song about the Battle of Fort McHenry and the Star Spangled Banner, which Fort McHenry is the famous battle during the War of 1812 in Baltimore, where Baltimore was our country's last stand of defense against the invading British who were trying to retake us. And the that was the battle at which the Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner. So how do I phrase this one? This one I have. It should be a folksy ballad. In 1814 was the year, and how the Star Spangled Banner survived that fight. That's going to be one of our more historically charged songs, I think. And then before that, we should have a song about the Declaration of Independence, which is where the country all began. Which is where a good song to start off the stream with. And then for our opening song, I want to do a patriotic marching band song about Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, the beautiful city. So now we've generated a bunch of prompts. Hold on. The capital and center of democracy. Although that's falling apart with modern politics, unfortunately. But here we go. Um, there's 10 generations of songs there. We're just going to wait for this last one to pop up. And we're going to wait a few moments for these last couple songs to finish populating. Okay. We go over here into the library. And you can see the newest come in first. So we're going to start with Washington, D.C. song. And we're going to finish with our song about the celebration. And so from here, we're going to take a quick bio break while it finishes generating these last couple songs, and then we're going to get started. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll be back Okay, before I start, I would like to do a very quick audio test. So give me a moment to do that real quick. Oh, you missed my little spiel. Um, because I had the microphone on mute. Anyways, I was saying with my little audio test, I think this way of doing audio should work. The Twitch copyright bot should not pick up any of these songs because these songs are all fresh generated for today. Without further ado, let's get into our program. As you can see, Suno creates us two versions of each song. So we're going to listen to everything. And we're going to start with Capital Pride, uh, a song about the American capital, Washington, D.C., supposedly the center of American democracy, but which has become something of a joke in recent years. We're not going to get into modern politics. Let's just enjoy the song.
City on the shining hill, Washington, we love you still. Monuments and wings of gold, history and stories told. From the White House to the mall, hear the echo of freedom's call. Cherry blossoms in the breeze, memories in every tree. DC stands the test of time, heroes raise the flag so high. Capital, a dream so bright, stars and stripes in morning light. In the halls where leaders walk, silent walls they seem to talk. Heart of nation, mighty strong, in your streets we all belong. Potomac runs so deep and wide, guides us with its steady tide. Justice served with each new day, in your embrace we'll always stay. Home of hope and liberty, beacon for the world to see. Marching forward hand in hand, Histonton, our promised land. From the White House to the mall, hear the echo of freedom's call. Cherry blossoms in the breeze, memories in every tree. DC stands the test of time, heroes raise the flag so high. capital of dreams so bright. Stars and stripes in morning light. In the halls where leaders walk, silent walls they seem to talk. Heart of nation mighty strong, in your streets we all belong. In the halls where leaders walk, silent walls they seem to talk. Heart of nation mighty strong, in your streets we all belong. In your streets we all belong. In your streets we all belong. Home of hope and liberty, beacon for the world to see. Marching forward hand in hand, Washington, our promised land.
That's a really good start. Now let's listen to the second version of Capitol Pride.
City on the shining hill, Washington, we love you still. Monuments and wings of gold, history and stories told. From the White House to the mall, hear the echo of freedom's call. Cherry blossoms in the breeze, memories in every tree. DC stands the test of time, heroes raise the flag so high. Capital of dreams so bright, stars and stripes in morning light. In the halls where leaders walk, silent walls they seem to talk. Capital of dreams so bright, stars and stripes in morning light. In the halls where leaders walk, silent walls they seem to talk. Heart of nation mighty strong, in your streets we all belong. Potomac runs so deep and wide, guides us with its steady tide. Justice served with each new day, in your embrace we'll always stay. Home of hope and liberty, beacon for the world to see. Marching forward hand in hand, Washington, our promised land. From the White House to the mall, hear the echo of freedom's call. Cherry blossoms in the breeze, memories in every tree. DC stands the test of time, heroes raise the flag so high. Capital of dreams so bright, stars and stripes in morning light. In the halls where leaders walk, silent walls they seem to talk. Heart of nation mighty strong, in your streets we all belong. Potomac runs so deep and wide, guides us with its steady tide. Justice served with each new day, in your embrace we'll always stay. Home of hope and liberty, beacon for the world to see. Marching forward hand in hand, Washington, our promised land. Washington, our promised land. Ante, you got some mic for myself. Give me room. That's all, Mac rubber. Give me room.
I have no idea what that little talking bit was at the end. Suno does that sometimes. Anyway, from our epic opener, we now move into the historical portion of the show, starting with the moment our nation began with the Declaration of Independence, with a pair of songs called Freedom's Dawn.
In a time once bound tight by a distant land's mind, rose a voice in the night for freedom's pure light. In rang clear and loud from the fields and the towns, breaking ironclad bounds. We hold these truths, self-evident and clear. All men are born equal, no chains to wear. By their pens they did stake lives and fortunes to make a new world free from ache, for liberty's sake. On parchment so bold, ink of future unrolled, their signatures told a story of gold. We hold these truths, self-evident and clear. All men are born equal, no chains to wear. By their pens they did stake lives and fortunes to make a new world free from ache, for liberty's sake. In a time once bound tight by a distant land's might, rose a voice in the night for freedom's pure light. In a hall dimmed but proud, voices rang clear and loud from the fields and the towns, breaking ironclad bounds. We hold these truths, self-evident and clear. All men are born equal, no chains to wear. By their pens they did stake lives and fortunes to make a new world free from ache, for liberty's sake. On parchment so bold, ink of future unrolled, their signatures told a story of gold. We hold these truths, self-evident and clear. All men are born equal, no chains to wear. On parchment so bold, ink of future unrolled, their signatures told a story of gold. We hold these truths, self-evident and clear. All men are born equal, no chains to wear.
Wow, that was beautiful. And now we move into the War of 1812 when the monarchy decided they wanted us back and they invaded. And Baltimore was our last line of defense. And as the bombs rang through the night, the Star Spangled Banner survived. This next song is an attempt to capture that moment in our history because it was at that moment that it was made clear to the rest of the world that we would not go back, that America was here to stay. And so we're going to visit that moment in our history with a song called "The Flag That Stayed."
In the year of 1814, Fort McHenry stood so tall. British ships on waters stormy rained their fire against the walls. With the dawn, the bombs were soaring, flames like dragons lit the night. In the midst, our flag was holding tattered stars, still shining bright. All the banner waved through peril, stripes of hope in red and white. In the land of the free, unbroken through the rocket's blinding light. From the harbor came a whisper in the gloom. The cannons roared, yet through smoke our flag flew crisper. A silent shout from Baltimore. Bombs may crash and waters wound us, yet our spirits stay untold. In the nightmares that had found us, boldest dreams would still unfold. When the morning light was breaking, crimson dawn upon the tide, we saw wings of freedom waking in the flag that had survived. Oh, the banner waved through peril, stripes of hope in red and white. In the land of the free, unbroken through the rocket's blinding light. In the year of 1814, Fort McHenry stood so tall. British ships on water stormy rained their fire against the walls. With the dawn, the bombs were soaring, flames like dragons lit the night. In the midst, our flag was holding tattered stars, still shining bright. Oh, the banner waved through peril, stripes of hope in red and white. In the land of the free, unbroken through the rocket's blinding light. From the harbor came a whisper in the gloom. The cannons roar, yet through smoke our flag flew crisper. A silent shout from Baltimore. Bombs may crash and waters wound us, yet our spirits stayed untold. In the nightmares that had found us, boldest dreams would still unfold. When the morning Light was breaking, crimson dawn upon the tide. We saw wings of freedom waking in the flag that had survived. Oh, the banner waved through peril, stripes of hope in red and white, in the land of the free, unbroken through the rocket's blinding light. Oh, the banner waved through peril, stripes of hope in red and white, in the land of the free, unbroken through the rocket's blinding light. From the rocket's blinding light. Through the rocket's blinding light. From the harbor came a whisper in the gloom. The cannons roar, yet through smoke our flag flew crisper, a silent shout from Baltimore. Bombs may crash and waters wound us, yet our spirits stayed untold. In the nightmares that had found us, boldest dreams would still unfold. Boldest dreams would still unfold. A silent shout from Baltimore.
And American dreams would soon be shattered once again as the country split. There was disagreements over the meaning of democracy, brother against brother, fighting in a bloody war. This was almost the end of American democracy, but we saw through and reunited eventually. We are going to we are going to visit this dark period in our American history with a song called Blood in the Soil about the American Civil War from 1861 to 1865, in which American democracy nearly died. Here is Blood in the Soil.
Of pain, endless worry. Who pays the ultimate cost? Flags waving, torn by winds, ideals clashing, minds in chains, homes burning, hearts in ashes, warriors march through crying mares. Silent nights, haunted whispers, cities gone, blood like rivers, division born, breaks like thunder. Hearts heavy, hearts of plunder. Arms raised in righteous fury. Rivers red from glory lost. Fields of pain, endless worry. Who pays the ultimate cost? Arms raised in righteous fury. Rivers red from glory lost. Fields of pain, endless worry. Who pays the ultimate cost? Smoke rising, guns firing, brothers fighting broken dreams. Dusty fields drenched in sorrow, screams of freedom not heard. North and south, tearing apart, blue and gray blood in the soil. Cannons roaring, fear and pain, shattered life's ghostly wails. North and south, tearing apart, blue and gray blood in the soil. Cannons roaring, fear and pain, shattered life's ghostly wails. Arms raised in righteous fury, rivers red from glory lost. Fields of pain, endless worry, who pays the ultimate cost? Flags waving, torn by winds, ideals clashing, minds in chains. Homes burning, hearts in ashes, warriors march through crying mares. Silent nights, haunted whispers, cities gone, blood like rivers. Division born breaks like thunder, hearts heavy, hearts of blunder. Arms raised in righteous fury, rivers red from glory lost. Fields of pain, endless worry, who pays the ultimate cost? Flags waving, torn by winds, ideals crushing minds in chains. Homes burning, hearts in ashes, warriors march through crying mares.
Wow. Let's not forget, as dark as that period was, there was a glimmer of light. Actually, lots of good happened for the country in the 1800s. Our country had been founded on the eastern coast, but throughout the 1800s, people started moving west, and eventually our country had expanded to the western coast as well. America had grown like 5, 6 times in size from where we started. We were a big country. Life was good. Well, life wasn't always good. Life on the prairie, life on the trail was difficult. But we made it, and we found the other ocean. And now we stretch from sea to shining sea as a result of our period of Western expansion. Let's celebrate the Western expansion with a song called Trail of Dreams.
We packed our bags one chilly morning, headed west where dreams take flight. With nothing but the sun adorning, our wagons rolling into the night. The prairies wide, the mountains high, rivers wild with tales untold, chasing dreams beneath the endless sky. Our hearts grew weary but never cold. Trail of dreams, rocks and streams, where the buffalo used to roam. We crossed the plains, felt the rains, in a quest to find our home. Trail of dreams, dreams, echoes and screams, where the pioneers made their mark through dust and dirt, fortunes and hurt. We built our lives from the dark. Met strangers kinder than we'd known, and some whose hearts were hard as steel. In towns we called a stop home, where hunger pressed us to steal. We lost some good souls to the wild, monuments of stone in open land. But each sunrise brought a scared smile, facing the unknown hand in hand. Trail of dreams, rocks and streams, where the buffalo used to roam. We crossed the plains, felt the rains, in a quest to find our home. Trail of dreams, echoes and screams, where the pioneers made their mark through dust and dirt, fortunes and hurt. We built our lives from the dark. Rocks and streams, where the buffalo used to roam. We crossed the plains, felt the rains, in a quest to find our home. Trail of dreams, echoes and screams, where pioneers made their mark through dust and dirt, fortunes and hurt. We built our lives from the dark. We built our lives from the dark. Packed our bags one chilly morning, headed west where dreams take flight, and nothing but the sun adorning. Our wagons rolling into the night. The prairies wide, the mountains high, the rivers wild with tales untold, chasing dreams beneath the yellow sky. Our hearts grew weary but never cold. Trail of dreams, rocks and streams, where the buffalo used to roam. We crossed the plains, felt the rains, in a quest to find our home. Trail of dreams, echoes and screams, where the pioneers made their mark through dust and dirt, fortunes and hurt. We built our lives from the dark. Strangers kinder than we know, and some whose hearts were hard as steel. In towns we called a stop home, where hunger pressed us to steal. We lost some good souls to the wild, monuments of stone in open land. But each sunrise brought a scared smile, facing the unknown hand in hand. Trail of dreams, rocks and streams, where the buffalo used to roam. We crossed the plains, felt the rains, in a quest to find our home. Trail of dreams, echoes and screams, where the pioneers made their mark through dust and dirt, fortunes and hurt. We built our lives from the dark. Trail of dreams, rocks and streams, where the buffalo used to roam. We crossed the plains, felt the rains, in a quest to find our home. Trail of dreams, echoes and screams, where the pioneers made their mark through dust and dirt, fortunes and hurt. We built our lives from the dark.
As the country grew, we encountered some people who were already here. There were some tribes of indigenous peoples living throughout our lands, And well, I think Disney's Pocahontas put it best. The settlers called them savages, but in reality, it was us who were the savages, herding up these people. And these people lived on our land for centuries, and we came in here and almost wiped them out. It was a sad time in our country's history, but we are the American Indian tribes are making a comeback, and they have beautiful cultures, and they represent many different traditions across many different tribes. Let's celebrate these amazing people who came before us with a song called Spirit of the Lands.
Ancient lands call us home, mountain high, river roam. Eagle soars, clear blue skies, buffalo strong never die. Hear the drums beat the sound, echoes in hearts all around. Firelight dance in the night, stories told by the light. Warrior brave, stand so tall, blood of ancestors call. Spirit guide through the mist, nature's way pure and kiss. Hear the drums beat the sound, echoes in hearts all around. Hear the drums beat the sound, echoes in hearts all around. Hear the drums beat the sound, echoes in hearts all around. Hear the drums beat the sound, echoes in hearts all around.
Mountain high, river roam. Eagle soars, clear blue skies, buffalo strong never die. Hear the drum
So, our country is growing, and we're quickly becoming one of the dominant countries in the world as our ideals of democracy spread to other lands. And America is seen as a big brother to many, and many come to our country to seek a better life. Most of the immigrants in this period of expansion come through New York Harbor. And in the center of New York Harbor is a symbol of American democracy. Probably one of the most well known, influential symbols we have in America. The Statue of Liberty, a gift from France, which itself was going through a period of self discovery around the time we were. Um, so, as these immigrants passed the Statue of Liberty, seeking a better life in America, our country and our culture continues to grow. Here's a song celebrating the statue called Lady of Stone.
Lady of stone, in the harbor stand tall, torch in your hand as the shadows fall. Broken chains at your feet, echoes of time. Silent screams in the wind, freedom climb. Green Dane, watching the storms roll in, eyes wide open to the world's sin. Rusty cloud weathered by betrayal, liberty's song in the soul winds wail. Cry out for justice in the land of the free. Echoes of the past in the waves of the sea. Tear down the chains that bind our liberty. Lady of stone, what can't you see? Dreams of millions in your iron gaze. Dark truth hidden in the amber haze. Liberty's promise, a delicate glass, cracks in the surface of the golden past. Smoke and steel gray in the dawn. Ghosts of the lost on the island's lawn. Broken promise in the cold sea spray, whispering secrets at the end of the day. Lady of stone, with a heart so fierce. Lightning strikes, yet you stand no fear. Eyes to the future, yet chained to the past. In your silence, how long will you last? Lady of stone, with a heart so fierce. Lightning strikes, yet you stand no fear. Eyes to the future, yet chained to the past. In your silence, how long will you last? Lady of stone, with a heart so fierce. Lightning strikes, yet you stand no fear. Lady of stone, in the harbor stand tall, torch in your hand as the shadows fall. Broken chains at your feet, echoes of time. Silent screams in the wind, freedom climb. Green day watching the storms roll in, eyes wide open to the world's sin. Rusty crown weathered by betrayal, liberty's song in the salt winds wail. Cry out for justice in the land of the free. Echoes of the past in the waves of the sea. Tear down the chains that bind our liberty. Lady of stone, why can't you see? Dreams of millions in your iron gaze. Dark truth hidden the ember haze. Liberty's promise, a delicate glass. Cracks in the surface of the golden pass. Smoke and steel gray in the dawn. Ghosts of the lost on the island's lawn. Broken promises in the cold sea spray. Whispering secrets at the end of the day. Lady of stone with a heart so fierce. Lightning strikes, yet you stand no fear. Eyes to the future, yet chained to the past. In your silence, how long will you last? With a heart so fierce, lightning strikes, yet you stand no fear. Eyes to the future, yet chained to the past. In your silence, how long will you last? Cry out for justice in the land of the free. Echoes of the past in the waves of the sea.
So, America has grown. America is a solid country. But a country is, it cannot stay strong without having some sort of leadership, some sort of method of governing itself. So, of course, America, like every other country, has a government. I wanted to keep politics out of the stream tonight, so I decided instead we can't really sing about America without singing about the three branch structure of our government and how the three branch structure exists to preserve democracy. So we have here an I wanted to go with a more educational slant. I have no idea how this turned out. We're about to find out. But I want to go with a chill song about how the American government works to hold our to hold our beautiful country together. So we're going to celebrate the American government with the Three Branches song.
got a government so grand, with three branches hand in hand. They got the power in the land. Let's all try to understand. First is legislative crew, making laws for me and you. Senate, House, they got the clue. Congress doing what they do. Three branches, it's all clear. Each one plays a part here. Checks and balances, dear. Keep our country strong near. Executive next in line. President keeping fine. Veto signs and enshrines. Runs the country, rain or shine. Judicial makes the call. Courts of justice standing tall. Interpret laws one and all. Keeps the balance free from fall. Three branches, it's all clear. Each one plays a part here. Checks and balances, dear. Keep our country strong near. It's all clear. Each one plays a part here. Checks and balances, dear. Keep our country strong near. Got a government so grand, with three branches hand in hand. They got the power in the land. Let's all try to understand. First is legislative crew, making laws for me and you. Senate, House, they got the clue. Congress doing what they do. Three branches, it's all clear. Each one plays a part here. Checks and balances, dear. Keep our country strong near. Executive next in line. President keeping fine. Veto signs and enshrines. Runs the country, rain or shine. Judicial makes the call. Courts of justice standing tall. Interpret laws one and all. Keeps the balance free from fall. Three branches, it's all clear. Each one plays a part here. Checks and balances, dear. Keep our country strong near. Judicial makes the call. Courts of justice standing tall. Interpret laws one and all. Keeps the balance free from fall. Three branches, it's all clear. Each one plays a part here. Checks and balances, dear. Keep our country strong near.
So we have this beautiful country with a variety of different people and cultures. And yet, sometimes there are threats to our existence. There are those who hate the idea of democracy, who would keep the world in the dark ages. And sometimes we have to defend our ideals. So we have a powerful military who goes out and heroically defends American freedom. We will celebrate our military with a song called Defenders of Freedom.
Hearts of courage stand so tall. Noble forces answering the call. In fields of honor they march on, from dawn's first light to setting sun. Army strong, they lead the way. guard our freedom every day. The Navy sails across the sea, defending truth and liberty. Defenders of freedom, brave and true. Army, Navy, Air Force, we salute you. Marines and Coast Guard standing proud. In your strength we are avowed. Air Force takes to skies so high, wings of justice in the sky. Marines on land, on sea they fight, semper fi through darkest night. Coast Guard keeps the waters clear, standing watch, protecting here. United, all five branches rise, in sacrifice we recognize. Defenders of freedom, brave and true. Army, Navy, Air Force, we salute you. Marines and Coast Guard standing proud. In your strength we are proud. The sun keeps the waters clear, standing watch, protecting here. United, all five branches rise, in sacrifice we recognize. Defenders of freedom, brave and true. Army, Navy, Air Force, we salute you. Marines and Coast Guard standing proud. In your strength we are avowed. Coast Guard keeps the waters clear, standing watch, protecting here. United, all five branches rise, in sacrifice we recognize. Coast Guard keeps the water. Hearts of courage stand so tall, noble forces answer in the call. In fields of honor they march on, from dawn's first light to setting sun. Army strong, they lead the way, guard our freedom every day. The Navy sails across the sea, defending truth and liberty. Defenders of freedom, brave and true. Army, Navy, Air Force, we salute you. Marines and Coast Guard standing proud. In your strength we are avowed. Air Force takes to sky so high, wings of justice in the sky. Marines on land, on sea they fight, semper fi through darkest night. Coast Guard keeps the waters clear, standing watch, protecting here. Moonlight, all five branches rise, in sacrifice standing watch, protecting here. United, all five branches rise. In sacrifice we recognize, defenders of freedom, brave and true. Army, Navy, Air Force, we salute you. Marines and Coast Guard standing proud. In your strength we are vowed.
So we have this big, beautiful country, lots of history, lots of culture. And what is a country without its traditions and its holidays? Every year, in the middle of summer, we celebrate the uniqueness that is the United States of America by celebrating the anniversary of the document that began it all, the Declaration of Independence. On July 4th, every summer, we celebrate American Independence Day. And there are some traditions surrounding Independence Day: picnics, barbecues, fireworks, marching bands. Let's hear a song about some of these great midsummer traditions with a song called Freedom Day Celebration.
Flags waving high, blue, red, and white. Picnic blankets spread out tight. Families gather in the park. Day turns bright from the dark. Laughter fills the summer air. Kids are running everywhere. Burgers grilling on the flame. Everyone here knows your name. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way. Celebrate our Freedom Day. Music's playing loud and clear. Voices sing both far and near. Sharing stories from the past, memories that always last. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way. Celebrate our Freedom Day. Music colors start to glow. In the night we're putting on a show. Hold your loved ones close and tight. Freedom shines in the night. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way. Celebrate our Freedom Day. Music's colors start to glow. In the night we're putting on a show. Hold your loved ones close and tight. Freedom shines in the night. Flags waving high, blue, red, and white. Picnic blankets spread out tight. Families gather in the park. Day turns bright from the dark. Laughter fills the summer air. Kids are running everywhere. Burgers grilling on the flame. Everyone here knows your name. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way. Celebrate clear. Voices sing both far and near, sharing stories from the past, memories that always last. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way, celebrate our Freedom Day. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way, celebrate our Freedom Day. Music's playing loud and clear, voices sing both far and near, sharing stories from the past, memories that always last. Music's colors start to glow. In the night we're putting on a show. Hold your loved ones close and tight. Freedom shines in the night. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way, celebrate our Freedom Day. Raise your hands up, touch the sky. On this day we all feel high. Fireworks light up the way, celebrate our Freedom Day. As the colors start to glow, in the night we're putting on a show. Hold your loved ones close and tight. Freedom shines in the night.
Wow, that was an epic and amazing program. Every time I use Suno, I am amazed at the songs it puts together, and we had some true bangers today. Well, that's all the prompts we put in for the stream. So Suno is done singing to us. But I thought before I go, since we're doing a musical Independence Day celebration, I would attempt to sing, and I don't have any backing, so this will be a cappella, and this will probably suck. But I will attempt to sing um, the the most important of the American patriotic songs, our national anthem, "The Star Spangled Banner," which, as you know from earlier, was written in Baltimore, where I used to live. So let's go ahead, and I will attempt to sing "The Star Spangled Banner." And this is probably the worst rendition you'll ever hear, but what matters is the spirit, not so much the sound. All right. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And I had actually thought about giving you the full the four verse version of the song, which nobody ever sings the whole version. But I'm not going to torture you that much. You've heard enough of my voice for today. Anyways, this was a fun musical look at American Independence Day. I had fun today. We had some great tunes, and I will see you soon. Have a great rest of your week. Oh, well, we need to find a raid, don't we? Surprisingly, there's a few musicians on right now. More than I was expecting. Who do we want to raid? Uh, hmm. I'm not sure. There's a name here I don't recognize. Not a lot of viewers. Oh, and I see the screens doing the Twitchception thing it does when I pull up the Twitch window in the studio. Let's raid Courtney Visser. I do not know anything about her show. She's a musician that one musician I was listening to one night raided into at the end of their stream. But they're as good a choice as any. So let's go enjoy some more music from a much more talented musician than I, who's actually making their own music and not using a robot to do so. So enjoy the rest of your Independence Day, enjoy the fireworks, and I will see you soon. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Just pretend I made some really funny and good comments and you just missed them. I will. I will. Also, yeah, for those who were at TwitchCon, it was really, really lovely to meet you. I'm still coming down from it. It was quite a pleasure. And now I'm getting ill. So, you know, timing could have been better, but it also could have been worse. Where are you going?
Away from you because you're getting ill.
Oh, it's too late. Also, Uncle Evie, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in to the fun. For those who just recently joined us or maybe didn't see one of the many different posts on